a brand new stream. New day, new stream here on the Overanalyst channel. Today is our first day using a slightly more diverse streaming schedule, so we're not just going to be burning down one game at a time. Got something kind of special for you today. We're going to be playing Crash 3 for probably a little under an hour here, just to try and pick up a few more of those easy relics and gems, get us closer to the end game, so we could say, hey, we did, you know, enough to 100% Crash 3. We're not too terribly far off. And then, I'm going to be taking my first real look at a game called Wattam, that I'll tell you a bit more about as we get closer to that second half, well, not really half, but second segment of the stream. So, Wattam's like a smaller scale game, I think, so we're going to give it about, well, the last 2 hours of tonight's stream. Okay, oh yeah, we were going for the Tomb Waiter relic. This one's kind of tricky due to the rising water levels, but let's give it a few more tries. Again, since we're just slowly grinding our way to 100%, doesn't matter if we die several times, or actually doesn't matter at all, because I don't think lives are subtracted if one happens to die during the speedrun challenges. Yep, there we go. Made it through that. Nice and easy. There's good old Aku Aku. Remember, we're just going for a Sapphire relic, so while we do want to move quickly, we don't have to just absolutely hoof it through every single obstacle. And in fact, doing so might be foolish at certain points. Oh, gotta remember to make effective use of the death spiral, too. Ah. But see, there's certain points at which you can't really do anything until the water subsides. But thanks to the tornado death spiral, we can make tracks quite a bit before the water actually recedes. Come on. There we go. Whew, just barely made it, but we did indeed make it. And since we're invincible, I take it, yeah, the water isn't gonna rise. All the stage hazards that are just kind of environmental don't function. Oh, that's great. Oh, damn it all! It ran out at the absolute worst time. Oh, and after a pretty good run. Oh, that's a dang shame. That's just recklessness on my part. As I said yesterday, these are going to be kind of the, well, I want to say, slightly more boring streams until such a time as we're done with Crash 3, because these last, damn it, challenges are no joke. We're just gonna have to wait that one out. You can jump across the boxes if you're really skilled, but I'm not, like, super skilled, so that's a big no on those. Ooh, fortunately we were just low enough to grab the extra second there. No, wait it out, and then we can rush straight through this hallway, I think. Yep. Yep. Oh, we missed Aku Aku. So we can't do the invisibility trick, which is a real shame. But that's okay, we can still get a few extra seconds here and there. Loving the Death Spiral and the Speed Shoes. Alright. We're able to bypass that entirely. Very, very nice. We could just wait this out. It's alright. We're actually making better time than we did our first time through, I believe. Good. Here's where we could have and really should have gotten immunity. Oof. Thankfully, we ended up getting stuck in the platform, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. Okay. Now if we just hoof it. Yeah. Oh, that one got glitched, I guess. Hey, made it. Sapphire? Yeah, baby. That's all we need. That's all we need to 100% this sucker, I think, are the sapphires. Well, that didn't take too terribly long. Good stuff. That's a very well-designed stage, I think. Now let's check out World 5. What relics and gems still need to be found over here? Well, all of the Gone Tomorrow gems. But oops, my bad. I think they're linked to a gem platform, so it makes sense that we wouldn't be able to access them straight away, or at least one of them is. And that path probably has boxes, hence why we can't get to it straight away. Alright, this is the stage that kind of tutorializes the Wumpa gun for us. Alright, so these guys we have to dodge, I think is it 3 rockets? And then they'll expose their weak point? Yeah. Love their design, even if they are a bit simple. Mechanically, I mean. The scientists in the saucers are kind of non-entities, but I suspect due to like the glowing orange textures along the sides of their vehicles that they will damage you if you make contact with them from any direction apart from above. So I guess they're way more dangerous to players who don't have or don't use don't use their double jump effectively. Okay. This is the one, y'all. We need to find a way to fill in all these boxes. Now, there's a number of exclamation point crates scattered all around. So that one filled in some boxes. That one filled in a few. Whoops. That one filled in a couple more. But we still haven't found the exclamation point crate for that box right there. And what I'm thinking is it might be hidden on the green gym path, because there's another couple boxes we couldn't find the appropriate triggers for our first time through, if you recall. And we might have to backtrack through all of this just to get those boxes. Well, at any rate, let's smash what we can. This is a pretty lengthy stage, all things told. We're about to head into one of those side-scrolling segments, which is where we found the next block or box that cannot be revealed quite yet. Love the color palettes they chose for each setting. Nothing in the games looks garish or confusing in the least. Different elements of the stage, including enemies and hazards, always look very, very clear and very distinct. Oh, damn, I thought we were gonna slide right into that. My bad. We can take care of that pretty easily. Yeah. We're gonna wait on that until we can spawn in those boxes. Come on. Come on. Right. Got a quick little bonus stage. And we've got to find that green gem path somehow, because I think those 2 boxes under the bridge are the ones I couldn't access earlier. Okay, now. First things first, we're going to want to blow the nitro crate and activate the exclamation point block. Nice. Extra life, and we'll probably grab enough fruit on this course to get us at least one more. Combined with what we've already accrued, I mean. Or maybe not. But it's a nice, easy little stage that further tutorializes the Wumpa Cannon, so I'm quite fond of that design, I think. And as I've said many times, I absolutely adore the way the game teaches you how to use your new powers through bonus stages that are very straightforward and intentionally designed to tutorialize without explicitly telling you press X to do Y. Makes you feel like you're learning for yourself even when you're not, you know what I mean? Okay. Is that gonna be... Yeah, there's our gem path. There's gonna be some considerable backtracking after this, isn't there? Alright, let's see what's waiting for us on the other side. Well, this doesn't look too bad, now does it? Let's go on ahead and get out of the blast radius. Okay, now one of these guys. If his behavior isn't any different than the standard ones, this shouldn't be bad at all. Yeah, okay. Our previous experiences in the series have me absolutely agonizing over side paths and the like. Like, you know, what's the catch? What's the catch? There's no way this can be easy. Well, there's our gem, and there's the box switch. Aha. Now that should give us those 3 boxes we couldn't access before. And what do you know? Oh my god, Crash 3, you're actually being kind. That's new. They bring us right back to that area. Oh, that's so lovely. Good on them. Thank you. So this will get us 2 gems, then we go through for the relic, which honestly shouldn't be that hard, especially given that there will be more masks. We'll probably have to get a bit creative with evading certain enemies, as opposed to just taking the time to draw out the Wumpa Cannon and blow them away. Okay. Here we go. we're going to aim for that box. And we destroyed them all. Good. That's what we wanted to do anyway. Alright. Oh, I love that double jump. Get some serious airtime with it, man. Okay. This should bring us towards the exit, I believe. Yep, and it looks like all the boxes we need are going to be right here. Yep, in fact, I can see them all. Speed shoes should help us out here. And just like that, there you go. We can't damage them normally, yeah. Well, we can damage them normally. We can just, like, spin into their weak point when it's exposed, but we have to wait for that weak point to be exposed. Ah, dang it. That's alright. They give you plenty of time to score those hits. So there we go. 2 more gems for the pile. And then we'll do the relic run, which should be nice and easy. And we have to remember, there's really only 3 stages we have not seen in the game. There, I think a jet ski stage, a very difficult race, and rings of something or another in the special warp room, the secret warp room. Alright, well, where are we standing as far as completion? We are now up to 82%. 13 gems remain. No, not you. Sorry, I keep trying to, or wanting to use the speed shoes, forgetting that instead, in the hub world, that switches your Bandicoot out. Oh, damn. Of course. Timing's just off enough. So it looks like they actually track you just a bit. Alright, come on. It's actually just faster to spin into them than to bring out the bazooka. So far, so good. This is going to be the real test, this nice lengthy side-scrolling section. Which all of, well, I say all, both of the futuristic stages seem to have. There we go. None of your chains can contain Aku Aku. Oh, we got hit, that's a shame. But we get to carry right on along. Almost to the very end now. We have to make it across just a couple more conveyor belts and destroy one of those, these things. One of the rocket launcher enemies. Will this even be a gold relic? Ha! It is! I bet the gold relic time's like 130 or something. To get those sapphire relics, you have to be really, really tight. Like, you have to know the levels inside and out. I don't think you get anything special aside from probably, you know, a PS4 trophy for getting gold, all gold or all platinum relics. Alright. Now what about this? Oh, we're staying away from that for the time being. Oh yeah, the next Arabian stage. Or last Arabian stage. We've already got the relic there. And we're still missing a relic and a gem in Bug Light. Yeah, the colored gem pathway. Okay, so, real quick, how many relics do we have? We're down 11 relics. Damn it, there I go again. Let's go for the relic in Flame and Passion. That way we can open, I think it's the secret route to Future Frenzy that'll allow us to get both of the gems left over in that stage. Alright, let's do this. Lucky us, we could just vault right over those guys. Being careful with these just because of how finicky they can be. It's okay, that's a worthwhile thing to waste a mask on, I think, 4 extra seconds. Especially when, haha, there's another one right over here. Doing good so far. I'm certain the platinum and probably even the gold are going to require us to, like, leap straight across those little sets of carpets without stopping whatsoever. Oh! Oh, the monkey can... That's right, they can just straight up kill you. Good. This time let's actually try and build up our Aku Akus if we can. Because I'm thinking invincibility might actually be a huge help here. Ah, well, there goes that plan. Oh, dang it. Ah. The firebomb hurlers are going to be the real problem here. Okay. Almost there, maybe? Is this the end? Sapphire? Yeah. Probably just barely, but Sapphire. Good stuff. One more relic for the collection. Alright then. We, might as well go for Bug Light next, yeah? Yeah, let's get that last white gem and then go back through for the relic. This stage isn't terribly tough as it is, I don't think. But I have a feeling the secret path definitely will be. Since it requires, you know, all the special gems in the game to access. Okay. With the speed shoes, thankfully, we could just tear through these sections. Don't have too much of a risk of losing our light. Okay. Gym pathway should be waiting for us as soon as we make it back out to the open. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, I see. Ooh, very tricky. Green gem, thank you. Oh, this is probably going to be a nitro-laden stretch, isn't it? If it's anything like Crash 2, each leg of the little journey is going to have a different theme. And here the theme would be nitro. Which, I mean, you know, would be tricky if we couldn't just detonate it all. Alright, purple gem, what do you have for us? That was pretty short compared to the blue gem path. Good old-fashioned side-scrolling? Alright. Not too bad. Kind of stressful with the platforms that fall straight away, but not too bad. Ah, you. There we go. Yellow gem. What you got? Is it me or is this platform larger than the others? I think it is. Oh well. Is one of these going to involve flooding? Like in Tomb Raider? No, it's just a bunch of these poor guys. Okay. And finally, the red gem. Any challenge, or are you taking us straight to the white gem? Nope, looks like that's it. Alright. Awesome, a fun, simple little course that tests most of the skills you would have picked up. Not super strenuously, but that's not necessary, I don't think. Now, with the aid of our speed shoes, we should be able to get this stage's relic problem-free. I think I made the right choice by dividing the remaining Crash 3 content into hour-long sections of larger streams, because we're able to make quite a bit of progress in a short period of time at this point. Like, we're not even a full half hour in and we've earned a ton of gems and relics. Well, a ton of gems and a fair couple relics. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. This bit, ow, dang it. This bit generally isn't that bad. Oh yeah, that's a lot of nitro. Luckily, we're now invincible. I forgot about that. Okay. Not too bad so far. Oh. Have some bad timing, but we're fine. That was some bad timing, but we're fine. Gold relic, hey! Maybe the sapphire is like 2 minutes or something? Yeah, see, not bad at all. With the aid of the speed shoes, the platforming relics aren't bad at all. The ones associated with the minigames, especially those that are going to require us to, like, hit a bunch of crates at exactly the right time in the racing stages, those are probably going to be a little tricky. Alright, well with that we should be able to go back to Future Frenzy, right? And get, its gems. And we have access, yeah, to the last jet ski stage. This shortcut we've already done. The very difficult racing stage. And then, yeah, a shortcut. But the last one, I've no idea what this is. Rings of Power? Some kind of platforming stage or something? Well, let's dive back into Future Frenzy and gather what we can. Alright. So this is just going to be like a pretty long, but I'd imagine standard, pretty challenging little platforming section. In 3D, not 2D, thankfully. Fortunately, we know how to deal with Nitro. Okay. Easy, easy. That's the way. And yeah, this explains why we missed a ton of boxes our first time through the stage. This segment's absolutely crawling with them. Oh, and there's our gem. It's inside already. So, okay, so this isn't like just a sadistically designed special stage. But I have a feeling, I have this terrible sinking feeling, this is going to deposit us basically at the tail end of the stage. And we're gonna have to backtrack our way through the entire thing, breaking a ton of boxes with the, well, the camera, which is not exactly friendly to backtracking whatsoever. Yeah, so we got 46 boxes here, looks like. There we go. Nice. We might only have one more little, like, cleanup segment to do after this. Okay, and yeah, it spits us out halfway through the stage. Not at the tail end, as I was fearing, so... it could be worse. It could be Cold Hard Crash, which it's not, thankfully. And this is a pretty fun stage anyway, so no big deal. And backtracking along the 2D segment, since you're given this very nice pulled back profile view, is nowhere near as bad. Oh, we're not that far from the entrance to the side-scrolling segment, I see. Well, we're gonna have to go back. This is gonna be the tricky part. Okay. Ooh. Luckily, the little 3D preambles to these stages don't usually seem to be that long. I believe there's a bonus stage in this level that's also just chock full of boxes. Careful, careful. Nice. Alright. I noticed the laser emitters there actually use the same model as the little, shifting platforms. That actually don't appear all that frequently in these stages, oddly enough. Okay, so now we're at the beginning of the stage with, oh gosh, just shy of 50 boxes to go. Well, let's say we did pretty well clearing this area out entirely. So now we've just kind of got to hoof it back to the 2D section. As great as the bazooka is, there's still something so satisfying about smacking into an enemy and sending them flying off screen. Always a fun time. These are the platforms I was referring to. Somewhat unstable, but actually their window of availability seems really generous, especially by Crash standards. I think if you compare them to the retractable metal platforms from something like, say, Slippery Climb or Stormy Ascent in the first game, these are way more forgiving, which is, you know, a good thing, I would argue, because Stormy Ascent and Slippery Climb are kind of awful. I don't mean, like, poorly designed, I mean just an agonizing experience to play through. But on that note, I'd actually like to revisit our earlier discussions, or my earlier discussions, of difficulty in this series. Because, well, yes, compared to just about anything else we've played on the channel so far, Hand of Fate, you know, Spyro, as of today it'll be Wattam, which I think is not exactly developed with failure states in mind. It's more of like a bizarre little open sandbox thing. The Crash series is difficult, like incredibly so. It never feels exactly prohibitively or exorbitantly difficult. Maybe, now, certain sections in the first game, and only the first game, felt a little cheap, or certain sections like Cold Hard Crash made me question, why did they want to design this exact puzzle this way, right? Like, was all of this difficulty intended? Was it all fully necessary for this stage of the game? Something, you know, in the third or fourth world. But at no point have I ever thrown up my hands and said, you know what, I'm just not even going to try this anymore. I give up on this, or it's not worth my time, it's not worth our time as an audience to see what this section of the game has to offer. So I think there's something to that, right? No matter how frustrating, no matter how infuriating certain sections of a game may be, if you still feel compelled to struggle on, if you want to keep attempting the challenge because, oh god, you were so close, right? Then I'd say that's indicative of good design in regards to challenge, because again, at no point do you feel like the game's attempting to prohibit you from making that progress. It's just really friggin' hard, but you're constantly aware of the fact that, hey, you can do it. Or at least, you know, I am. when I play through these games. As hard as Cold Hard Crash was, the reason I kept throwing myself at it for like an hour, hour and a half, was because it was clearly evident that no matter how broken or cheap the design was, and it was cheap, it was totally possible for me to get that gem, and like the all-box gem. It was totally within my ability. It was just very, very tricky. And, you know, eventually we got there. That's a big eventually, but we did. There we go. Nice. Speaking of eventually, we finally got the Future Frenzy gems, both of them in one go. That is some good stuff right there. And we already got the relic. Very good. So let's see now. Okay, we're still 4 relics shy of what we need to complete the game. Huh. Well... Oh, and how are we doing on gems? 10 short. I guess we could always go for the relics in the Coco race stages really quickly. Let's see, we got everything there. Got everything there. Yeah, we need the relic here. Which is fine, these stages are a little tricky, but we can get them. Just give it time. Oh, I missed that. Apparently you can press R1 to display target times for time trials. That'd be nice to know going in. Okay, so we're going to want to run as much as we can. Oh, we actually can get masks here? Not like I got that one, but good to know that's on the menu. Oh, very interesting. Oof. And we use our mask almost immediately. Oof. Gonna be a little bit more careful here. Damn! We were right at the end. We're going to need to get that first mask, if at all we can. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Yeah, so controlling this thing while it's running is trying, to say the least. Which is the intent, no doubt. There we go. Oh, I'm missing all of these time crates. So running into any type of surface still kills you dead, regardless of whether or not you've got Aku Aku. Now that is a shame. Oh, but if we run, looks like we can just smash straight through those barrels. Oh dear. Ugh, same place, gotta slow down right around there. But it looks like also, if we run we can dodge just about every hazard before it even triggers. Okay, we're coming up on the barrel, right? Yep, right around here. Are you kidding me? We ran smack into the gate. Oh, that's dreadful. Thank God this doesn't subtract lives, or we'd be at this all week. I guess Aku Aku's only really here to protect us from the scientists and the, kites. There we go. Gold, maybe, even? We made pretty good time. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. I'll take it. We've got time for a couple more before we continue on to our main event for the evening. Alright, we're 3 relics down. And with that, I think it might actually be time to explore the bonus stages really quick, or at least one of them, to gain some extra gems, and then if we're feeling confident about it, an extra relic. So Ski Craze, there's just gotta be one for maybe completing the stage or getting all the boxes. Yeah. Yeah, this one's just got a box gem. Alright. Oh, and it looks like we can tackle the time trial from the jump. Ooh. So it looks like we're going to need to pull off some pretty tight maneuvers throughout. That was tense. Oh, and there's a ton of boxes too, man. I hope there's... Yeah, there are a few checkpoints amongst them. Good, good. Ooh, the time trial for this thing's gonna be nightmarish, isn't it? Oh, that was one. And two. And a checkpoint, thank you! Whoop, 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 whoop. Go on with your bad self, that's it, there we go. Okay, so overall not too bad, just kind of like a nice little bonus level. He says, as he, okay, we're going to have to tackle that one from a very particular angle, aren't we? Yeah, because for once, hitting the ramp dead on, like you usually want to do to snag the boxes, is just going to launch us straight into a bomb. So... like so, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. We are now 20% of the way there. It honestly looks, though, like getting at least the Sapphire Relic here isn't going to be too bad. Because unless you're aiming for all the boxes, as we are right now, it looks like there aren't really many hazards getting in your way of just breezing through the stage. And as the loading screen said, apparently we can dive. Like, as we come down from some hang time, we can press forward on the control stick to go underwater briefly. Guess that might be useful if we need to get under things like, say, bomb barricades that are inevitably going to be a thing in this stage. Starting to find more clusters of boxes. Oh no. Oh, well, we got all of those. Almost halfway there. And there are a few nitro boxes, so we're closer to halfway than we think. Ooh. Easy. Easy. Oh, damn! And while there are checkpoints in the stage, they don't seem to be very generously placed. Well, that was one. Now we need to go back for number 2. Got them both on our last try. There we go. These are nice and easy. Then there's these. Okay, so idea. Oh, wait, we got them all. Never mind. Huh. So that looked far more intimidating than it was. Crash really is the Dark Souls of platformers. Yeah, so slow and steady is going to be the name of the game here. As long as they give us a few Aku Aku masks, though I don't anticipate the Relic run will be that bad. They weren't for the first 2 jet ski stages. Oh, I can see the exit from here. We've got a ways yet to go to reach it, but... Oh god. There's our nitro trigger. So you've got to hit this one from an angle. Okay. We can do this. We've trained for this. No, we haven't. There we go. Nice. Just 7 boxes left. Ooh. Oh, this just looks very unpleasant. But we managed it. And breathe. So here it looks like it would actually be safer to just skirt the sides. And indeed it would. Want to stay away from those as best we can. The little boost pads. There we go. Nice and, well, I shan't say easy, but nice. Hold on, let me make sure our sound's working properly. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, it seems to be working fine. Awesome. So, before we move on over to our... Actually, before we move on over to our second game of tonight's stream, let's go ahead and at least try the extremely difficult racing stage where Crash has to battle some UFOs in the pitch darkness. Oh dear. Where are they, you ask? Why, there they are. They can also take to the air, as you just saw. How many boxes? Ooh, quite a lot of boxes, actually. Ah, man. Keep missing the boosts. Box gem for this one's gonna be pretty tough, I bet. There we go. Yeah, the box gem's gonna be murder, but even if we don't get it this time, I can see that getting our standard gem isn't gonna be impossible. And they, you know, telegraph where sections of the road are going to have fallen away. I respect that. I dig that. Oh, damn! Well, there goes our chances of winning, I think. Yeah, but we would have won it. We would have won it had we not fallen down that hole. And in fact, we are going to take that particular challenge on tomorrow. If you'll give me just a moment, ladies and gents, we'll switch over to our second game. We'll be back very shortly. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube, you're going to see something a bit different. This video will just cut entirely, and the next upload will be for the following game with Tom, which I'm really excited to check out with all of you.